They said Venezuela has the largest oil reserve. And they said, you know what? We want that oil. How are we going to get it? Maduro is a drug dealer. They label you a drug dealer. Go in, get you murdered. They cause a coup d'etat. Steal your resources. And go, yeah, America saved the day. Dun, 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 dun. And everybody goes, yeah, God bless America. God bless America. You can't make this stuff up. Now, politically, what do? They set up a tax system. Then they set up a system economically for Africa, for dark nations. They'll say, listen, we need to help you economically. So we're going to give you foreign aid. But what's tied to that foreign aid? There's certain clauses in there where not only do you have to pay it back double, sometimes triple what they gave you, but you allow them to go into your country and dig up the resources that accumulate to billions of dollars, and they'll give you 1 million. Here's $1 million of foreign aid. Meanwhile, they're digging up your resources, which equal $7 billion. And then they say to you again, on the other hand, oh, by the way, that $1 million we gave you, you have to pay us back $2 million. It's a financial trap that consistently feeds white society and drains black and brown people, drains us. Notice what they're doing in Venezuela. They said Venezuela has the largest oil reserve. And they said, you know what? We want that oil. How are we going to get it? Maduro is a drug dealer. Yeah. But didn't we do that with Manuel Noriega in Panama? It's going to work again. Don't worry about it. Didn't we do that with Gaddafi? Yeah, it's still going to work. It's still going to work. They label you a drug dealer. Go in, get you murdered. They cause a coup d'etat. Get you killed and murdered. Steal your resources. And go, yeah, America saved the day. Dun, 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 dun. And everybody goes, yeah, God bless America. God bless America. You can't make this stuff up. Now, President Trump says, you know, you Somalians, we want you out of this country because you're garbage. That's what they do. Now, let me tell you something about that. Hey, IT, 2016 U.S. type this in. 2016 USA, no. Yes, just do this. USA 2016 bombed 7 countries.
This is Al Jazeera. Under Trump, U.S. strikes on Somalia have doubled since last year. Why?
You see that? So America has been consistently bombing Somalia. Now Somalians have been coming to America for many years now. Now Donald Trump says they're garbage. Why don't you go back to your own country? Well, the reason they're not going back to their own country is because you're bombing their country. Give me that in Habakkuk 2.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
The white man's soul is lifted up. He's lifted up his soul as God and Jesus, judge and jury and executioner. His soul is not upright in him. Go ahead.
But the just shall live by his faith.
We must live by God's faith in Christ. Go ahead.
Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine.
The wine the white man transgresses by is his philosophies, his political views, and his religious views. Go ahead.
He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
That's why we showed you the white man doesn't stay home. He bombed, go get the other article. He bombed 7 countries in 2016. 7. Okay. Now, there was a lot more after that. Okay. I'm just getting these quick ones. Go ahead, Yuri.
Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell.
Yep. So you look at that. He bombed Iraq, Syria, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Libya, Yemen, and Somalia. Now, I didn't go. You can go look at these bombings year by year by year. This one had them all together. So I just said, let's show this one in 2016. But it has been consistent. Okay. Just like he just bombed Iran this year at the behest of modern day Israel. Didn't they just bomb Iran? Yeah. Read on, Yuri.
And is as death and cannot be satisfied.
You cannot satisfy this man. Go ahead.
But gathereth unto him all nations.
See this part right here? But gathereth unto himself all nations.
And heapeth unto him all people.
Once he bombs your country, then he says, okay, we're going to allow you to come to our country and enjoy the benefits of the United States of America. Go ahead.
Shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
Woe to him that increases that which is not his. He's trying to get the oil from Venezuela. That's not yours. You're increasing that which is not yours. Okay? That's just an example. That's what they do. Go ahead.
How long? And
How long will this go on? Go ahead.
And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
The thick clay is the nations that come over here. Go ahead.
Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee?
The nations that are here in this country shall rise up suddenly and bite this white man. That's future prophecy. There are terrorist cells in America. Why? Because when you bomb 7 countries like Syria, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Libya, Yemen, and so you kill generations of families. So their descendants that are here, you think they forgot? You think all these Somalians forgot that you killed their mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers? You think the people from Afghanistan forgot? Hey, type in Afghanistan. How does it go? Remember under Biden? They were all brought to America. Thousands of them. Read that again, Yuri.
Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee?
That's terrorism. Go ahead.
And awake that shall vex thee.
And awake from sleep that shall vex thee. Go ahead.
And thou shalt be for booties unto them.
Thou shalt be for booties unto them. Go ahead.
Because thou hast spoiled many nations.
Now God is explaining why terrorism will be on the rise in America and in Europe. What did it say, Europe?
Because thou hast spoiled many nations.
Because America has spoiled, meaning destroyed, many nations. Go ahead.
All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee.
The remnant of the people are here. They shall spoil America. So we know the prophecy. We know what's going to happen. So we can't sleep.
There's a little more, Bishop.
Okay, read on.
Because of men's blood and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein.
See that? Because of the violence and the blood that America has shed in all these countries, the remnants of those people shall rise up and bite America. It's game time. It's just wait, just hold on. Okay, put that on the screen. Fill it up so we can't see it.
Gabbard, 2,000 Afghan refugees in U.S. have ties to terrorism.
You see that? This is what we were just reading in Habakkuk chapter 2. We're not making it up. We're not saying anything hateful. We're prophesying what God said to prophesy about, because it surely will come to pass. Go ahead, Orden.
Wow. And you know, Bishop, staying on this topic, and I said it in my Instagram, and the video is doing the rounds now. You know, Trump is the same guy who's chasing African immigrants out of the US using ICE. And I always say that if Trump really doesn't want African immigrants in America, fine, no problem. But I also don't want you in Africa meddling into our issues. You don't want us in America, fine. We don't want you in Africa as well. Because right now, the US is involved in Sudan. Right now, the US is, sadly, our African leaders can't solve their own problems. We Africans can't solve our own problems. So we go for Trump to help us with Congo, not knowing that the US is also involved in Congo as well. And Somalia, we share a border with Somalia, and Somalia has been in shambles for the longest. I mean, I was born and I found Somalia in shambles, and like all my life, I've always known Somalia to be a place of insecurity. So and of course now he wants to come guns blazing in northern Nigeria. And I said, please, and I've spoken to some Nigerians, some of them are in favor of Trump coming in to help with the anti-terrorism, and some are not in favor. And I told, I was in an interview a few weeks ago, and I said, Nigerians, you don't want Trump to come in Nigeria. You don't want the United States of America to come and to come guns blazing and to and to bring peace, because it just gave me memories of Saddam Hussein, where he said, where Bush said that he has weapons of mass destruction. Then they didn't find weapons of mass destruction after they destroyed the country. So, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy, Bishop. It's crazy.
That's what, when you go to understand what's happening, people don't realize that America, I'll say America, Israel, France, they are the good guy and the bad guy. What do I mean by that? The bad guy, they're the ones behind many of these coups, many of the destabilization in countries. It's America behind it. They send in operatives to destabilize the country. Okay, money's not, remember, America prints money. It's nothing for them to print millions of dollars and pay, let's say, 500 people to overthrow the government. That's what they do. Then they sit back and wait. And as soon as you say, we need help, America goes, or France, we'll save you. Dun, 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 dun. But wait a minute. These are the same ones behind the scenes that caused the destabilization of the country. These are the same ones behind the scene that caused the coup d'etat. Look at that. I'm going to show you that in the Bible. First Maccabees 8:1. Watch this.
First Maccabees chapter 8 and verse 1. Now Judas had heard of the fame of the Romans.
So we're reading about the Roman Republic. Go ahead.
That they were mighty and valiant men, and such as would lovingly accept all that joined themselves unto them, and make a league of amity with all that came unto them.
So they're about creating friendship with countries. Jump down to verse 13. Here's a coup d'etat explanation.
Verse 13.
About what the Roman Republic would do. Go ahead.
Verse 13. Also that whom they would help to a kingdom.
Whom Rome would help to a kingdom.
Those reign.
Those reign. They have helped. America has followed these give me the word. These dictates. Give me another word I want. They follow these principles. Read again.
Also that whom they would help to a kingdom, those reign.
So just like Roman Republic would put leaders in positions of authority, America does the same thing. France does the same thing. Go ahead.
And whom again they displace.
And if they don't like you no more, they displace you. Go ahead.
Finally, that they were greatly exalted.
So that's where coups come from. If America doesn't like a particular leader of a country, they displace him, and they'll pick a leader that they like, who they are in amity with, friendship with, and set them up as the leader of the country. This is why many of your African leaders, they're all puppets for the Western powers, except Captain Ibrahim Traoré. He's broken off. Mali and Niger. Those are the only three can give some kind of credit to. Okay, but all the rest of the 51 countries in Africa, they are puppets for the West. Jump over to verse 24. Watch this.
Verse 24. If there come first any war upon the Romans or any of their confederates throughout all their dominion, the people of the Jews shall help them.
So the policy was, if you want to be in friendship with me, if war breaks out, you have to help me in war. Go ahead.
As the time shall be appointed with all their heart.
Go ahead.
Neither shall they give anything unto them that make war upon them, or aid them with victuals, weapons, money, or ships.
So now, in this time of war, it's forbidden for you to help our enemies with any aid, with any victuals, that means food, weapons, money, or ships. Go ahead.
As it hath seemed good unto the Romans.
As it seemed good to the Romans. Go ahead.
But they shall keep their covenants without taking anything therefore.
Jump to verse 28.
Verse 28. Neither shall victuals be given to them that take part against them, or weapons, or money, or ships, as it hath seemed good to the Romans, but they shall keep their covenants, and that without deceit.
Here's the word I want to read.
According to these articles, did the Romans make a covenant with the people of the Jews.
So these articles, these political articles, they set forth worldwide and make sure when America's against somebody, you don't aid their enemies with food, with weapons, with nothing. And that's what foreign aid, all that comes in. These policies, these political policies that they set up, this is how to get rich. This is how to get money. So now, like, if you look at the UN said Israel is committing a genocide. All the nations in the UN said, yes, Israel got to stop. America raises their hand and says, no, they don't. We support Israel. And they say they give Israel weapons of war, bombs. That's what's going on. And all the dark nations have no voice, no authority to say or do anything. That's your Africa for you. Powerless puppets of entertainment. That's all they are. Go ahead, Orion.
Yes, but Bishop, let me tell you something. There's an uprising starting to cultivate in many African countries.
Really?
I can see I can see it here in Kenya, Madagascar. You saw what happened. But so, like, what I'm trying to say is that there is some, like, the Gen Zs, millennials, the youth, the African Gen Zs and the African millennials, in short, the African youth. I can tell you for a fact that they are fed up and they want change, and they want change now. And I don't know if we can find it in the Bible, but these leaders right now, these old, with their old mentality, with their old way of doing things, I think that very soon, if not very, very, very soon, their time will be up and there'll be a new awakening here in Africa. Mm-hmm. I can feel it. I can feel it. In Kenya, I can tell you for a fact that young people are fed up. We saw it in Tanzania the other day. You'll see it in Uganda because they have an election in a few weeks. You'll see it, like, you'll see young people with, giving out that force that, we are tired of this generation of, like, we are tired of this way of doing things. We want a new Africa.
Yes.
It's coming.
When you get Zechariah 11 and 5, Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5, tells you about the leadership of our people. It starts with the white man, but the very end is about our people. Read.
Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5, whose possessors...
Start at verse 4.
Verse 4, thus saith the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter.
The flock of the slaughter is our people, scattered globally. We are the flock of the slaughter. We're being slaughtered by nations. Go ahead.
Whose possessors slay them.
Whose possessors slay them. Who possesses us? The white man. He possesses all the black and African nations. Go ahead.
And hold themselves not guilty.
And they hold themselves not guilty. For they've never been brought to justice. I'll give an example. The ICJ, International Court of Justice. Hey, type that in. Or is it ICC? They brought against the Mossad guy. I forgot how it went. It was a black woman who brought suit against Israel. And then they sent Mossad after her. Mossad agent goes after ICJ. Something like that. Yes. Read that, Yuri.
Revealed. Israeli spy chief threatened ICC prosecutor over war crimes inquiry.
Read the next one.
Mossad director Yossi Cohen personally involved in secret plot to pressure Fatou Bensouda to drop Palestine investigation, sources say.
Raise it up. Raise it up. That's her right there. And the guy has been threatening her, her husband, her children. No African has power to do nothing. You know, it is illegal for you to threaten a judge. It's illegal. You go to jail for that. Not them, not Israel. They're threatening her and nothing is happening. Nobody's saying or doing nothing. That's what it, go back to where you was at.
Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
They say, I'm not guilty. I've done nothing wrong. That's what white people do. Go ahead.
And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord.
They that sell us is white people. They sold us into slavery. What do they say?
Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich.
They got rich off of our colonization and slavery. Go ahead.
And their own shepherds pity them not.
Read that part again.
And their own shepherds pity them not.
Our own shepherds pity us not. Our own leaders pity us not. Why? Because our leaders are getting paid. They could care less what happens to the people, the citizens. They don't care. That's why all black leaders in positions of authority, they're covetous and fearful. Covetous and fearful. That's why they say nothing and do nothing against white people. Only against their own black people. That's it. That's all they're good for.
Yeah, I got that. Sad. Especially when I saw those African leaders was it last week or about 2 weeks ago, just kissing the ring, kissing the hand, kissing the feet, kissing the ass of Trump. And just and I was so disappointed to see my president just going there and telling Trump, hey, you know what, we also need you to help Sudan as well, not knowing that the U.S. is giving, the U.S. is a supplier of weapons to the UAE, and the UAE, we all know what they're doing to Sudan right now. So it just goes to show you that we really don't love this continent. Sorry, the leaders, not us. The leaders don't give a damn about this continent. They're willing to sell it for a song. The other day, was it Uganda, even Kenya? I mean, we are giving up our health data in exchange for billions of dollars for our health from the United States. Health. So now we're entrusting our health to the United States of America after Tuskegee, after all these things. I mean, like, there's no racial. That's what I'm looking for. There's no racial pride. There's no racial love. There's no strong racial consciousness in the whole global black community, Bishop, and it's saddening. Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right. If we follow the true Christ of the Bible, we would love God and our race. When you read Matthew 22, the two greatest commandments are based upon God and your race. Read that, Captain. Your Matthew 22, is it 36 you started or 34? I forgot.
Matthew chapter 22, verse 36. Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Jesus said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment.
So the first and great commandment, according to Christ, is love God with all your heart, all your mind, and all your soul. Meaning do his commandments. Whatever the law says, do it. Now watch the next one.
And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
So the second is like unto it. When you go to Leviticus 19 and 18, the question is, who is our neighbor? Is our neighbor the Chinese? Is our neighbor white people, the French, the Germans? Who is our neighbor? Go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord.
You see that? The children of your people is your neighbor. The children of your people is your neighbor. That's your race. That is your race. So Jesus Christ said the two great commandments stem from love God with all your heart and all your soul and love your race as you love yourself. That's what he's saying. And we've not been taught that. We've not applied that. These churches have failed us. Okay. But this is a new day. Gen Z must get in order with what the Bible says, or else it's going to be a futile attempt over there in Kenya. Okay, if you don't have God on your side, you're going to fail. Why? Because the white man has Satan on his side. You can't fight fire with them. Satan has given them all kinds of weaponry. Okay, so Gen Z will fail if you try to go toe to toe with this white man. We need God on our side. Then and only then can we win. A lot of time people ask, why do we follow white society the way we do? And we don't have chains on us. We truly envy this white man. We want to be just like him. Proverbs 3:31 tells us about that.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
Envy thou not the oppressor. First, you got to identify who's the oppressor. That's the white man. He is the oppressor of the earth. God says, envy thou not the oppressor. Go ahead.
And choose none of his ways.
Don't choose his religions. Don't choose his politics. Choose none of his ways. Proverbs 24:1.
Proverbs chapter 24, verse 1. Be not thou envious against evil men.
Who's the evil men? This white man. It says, don't be envious of evil men. Go ahead.
Neither desire to be with them.
Neither desire to be with them. Give me Maccabees chapter 4. I'll close out with this one.
Second Maccabees chapter 4, verse 15.
Watch this.
Not setting by the honors of their fathers.
The Israelites, our people, our 12 tribes, we chose not to set by the honors of our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Go ahead.
But liking the glory of the Grecians best of all.
We like the glory of the white man best of all. Go ahead.
By reason whereof sore calamity came upon them, for they had them to be their enemies.
The white man was at one time our enemy
and avengers.
Now we want him to avenge us. We want him to be our savior. Go ahead.
Whose custom they followed so earnestly.
We follow their customs so earnestly.
And unto whom they desired to be like in all things.
Our people desire to be like the white man in all things. Religiously, politically, socially. We want to be like him. But it always goes wrong for us. Why? Because Satan is dealing with the white man. God says, you come unto me, or you that labor and are heavy laden, I will give you rest. We must go the way God says to go. That's our God. He is the Most High, is our God. Follow what he says. When we try to follow Satan the way the white man does, it always goes bad for us. We're on the bottom of society. We the last hired, the first fired. We suffering from all kind of calamities trying to be like this white man, because Satan is their God. And you can read about that in 2 Thessalonians 2:9. Give me that real quick. I'm sure that Satan is their God. 2 Thessalonians 2, I think it's verse 9. Whose comings?
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
Who's that him there? The white man. So when you try to be like the white man, you must try to get on Satan's side. But we're the children of God. When we try to get on Satan's side, things go bad for us. Read again.
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
Everything the white man does, his comings is after the workings of Satan. His religions are after Satan. His politics is after Satan. His science is after Satan. Go ahead.
With all power.
With all power.
And signs.
And signs.
And lying wonders.
Lying wonders. We must separate from this man. We must not be envious of him. It says, choose not his ways. Don't choose his ways.